Hello coders, welcome back. Today's video is going to be on defer keyword in Go language. In Go, defer keyword is used to delay the execution of any function or any statement until the execution of surrounding function completes it. So what does it mean? Suppose I am using the defer keyword here within the main function, and here I'm calling one function, that is the defer func. Now I need to declare this function also. So here before main function, I'm declaring this defer func, and I am printing fmt dot println within defer key function. Now generally, if I call this function without this defer keyword, how will it go? In this way, it will execute. That first of all, we are calling this function, so it will print this statement within defer function, and then control will come back to the main function and will print this line. The same it's happening here. But instead of calling it normally, I use the defer keyword, and the purpose, as I told, that here by using the defer keyword, we are trying to delay the execution. So it means that first it will print this line, then after the execution of the surrounding function, here the surrounding function is main. So once the execution of main function completes, then it will execute this statement. So after calling this statement, it will come back to here and it will call the defer func. So here we can see control is currently ignoring this line because we have used defer keyword, and it will jump to the next line. Welcome to Electric Coder. As here in this line, the execution of main function is terminating. So what it will do, it will find out that do we have any defer statement in this function. If yes, as we can see here, we have one. So it will execute this thing and it will call the defer func, where we are going to print this within defer function statement. So this is the purpose of defer statement or the defer function. Instead of calling this function by using defer keyword, I can give the statement also that I want to execute at the end. So fmt dot println, and I'm giving this is defer statement. Now run this code. Okay. So here it is saying that okay, I need to give it in caps. Here we can see that as it found the defer keyword, it will ignore the statement for now and it will jump to the next line. So this print statement it is executing, and after the main execution, it will print the defer statement that says this is the defer statement. So in this way it goes, but there is a possibility that this main function or any other function can have more than one defer statement. Then in that case, how it will work? Suppose here I am giving two defer statements. The first one says this is defer statement 1, and the second says this is defer statement 2. Now, if we have the multiple defer statement, this will get executed in last in first out order. So as I am giving the first statement first and second at the end, but it will start from the last. So it will print this statement first, then will come back to the above one. So here we can see that first of all, as in these two lines, we have given the defer keyword. So it will simply ignore and it will execute the main function. Once it finds that here the main execution is going to be complete, so it is coming back to the execution of the defer statements. Now we can see we have two defer keyword here, so it will start from the last. Here we are first printing, this is defer statement 2, then going back to the above one, this is defer statement 1. Similarly, as we have the two statements, but if we have two functions, so first function we can say I have defer func 2 and the another one I have is defer func 1. So I need to declare these two functions also. Defer func 1 within defer function 1 and defer func 2 within defer function 2. Now how will it go? It will first executes the main function. So it is printing welcome to red decoder. Then it will start executing the defer statements where it finds that we need to call the two function. First we have given the defer func 1 and second we have given func 2. But it will start from the last, so it is calling the func 2 first, printing within defer function 2, and then it will jump to the defer func 1. So here we are calling the within defer function 1. Or if I take the third function here, 3, and this is the func 3, and this defer statement I am giving after this statement at the end of the execution. So here we can see that it is simply ignoring the deferred keyword at first, and it will execute all the statements that we have given within the main function. Now it will execute all the defer statements and will start from the end. So it will first execute the defer func 3, then func 2, and then func 1. Now consider one more scenario. Suppose within this defer function, I am giving another defer statement that says defer println. This is defer statement within func 1. Now see how control goes. So first of all, it will jump to the main function as this is the entry point. It will ignore these two statements and will print the welcome to red decoder. Now the three defer keyword we have, it will start from the end. Here it will print within defer function 3, then defer function 2, and then it will jump to the first function. Here in this function, as we are giving that within defer function 1, for the better understanding, I will write it first. So the execution of the main function will remain same till func 1, and when it will jump to the func 1, it will ignore this def keyword and this statement will get printed within defer function 1. As after this statement, the execution of the surrounding function defer func 1 is completed, so it will execute all the defer function that are given within this func. So here it is printing this is defer statement within func 1. So in this way, defer keyword is used. There are some use cases we have. Suppose after the file operation, once we have read the content or write the content into the file, we have to close the file. So once all the file related operations are done, we can give the closing execution of file within the defer statement so that it will be executed at the end of the task. There is one another use case that after DB operations, we have to close the DB connection also. So we can give the DB close statement with this defer keyword. There is another use case we have of a defer statement in Go that we'll cover in next video. The next video is going to be related to the panic and recover, how we are going to handle the errors in Golang. So stay tuned. Thank you.